Welcome, readers. Today we are going to work with prefixes. Do you remember what a prefix is? A prefix is a word part we add to the beginning of a word, and it changes the meaning of the word. Today we're going to focus on the prefixes re and un. And our goal is to be able to read and understand words that start with the prefixes re and un. The prefix re means again. For example, the word repaint means to paint again. The prefix un means not. For example, the word unable means not able to do something. Let's practice reading and sorting some of these words that start with re and un. Are you ready? Here's our first word. Can you try reading that word to yourself? We can break this word up into our prefix and then our base word. When I look at my prefix, I can read that as un. When I look at my base word, I can read that as known. This word is unknown. When I think of the word unknown, do I think it would go in my column which starts with the prefix re, which means again? Does unknown mean to know again? Or would I put it in my column of un, my prefix of un, which means not? Does unknown mean not known? Where do you think I would sort this word? You're right. I would put it here because my prefix is un. Unknown means not known. There are still so many places in Michigan that I would like to travel to that are unknown to me. Let's try reading another word. Here's our next word. Can you try reading this word to yourself? My prefix in this word looks like it is re. I know re means again. So revisit means to visit again. Would I place this in my re column or my un column? You're right. I would put it right here in my re column. To revisit means to visit again. I would love to revisit Mackinac Island someday, especially for the fudge. Let's try reading another word. Here's our next word. Try and spot the prefix. Do you see re or do you see un? I see re also. Reuse. Reuse. That must mean to use again. So I'm going to put it in this column. It's really important that we reuse plastic water bottles so that we can help save the earth. Readers, you're doing awesome. Let's keep going. We've got a couple more. Here's our next word. Do you see re or do you see un in this word? I see un in this word also. Let's place it in this column. Remember, un means not. Unpack. Unpack. That must mean to not pack or to undo your packing. Unpacking is actually my least favorite part of when I take a vacation. Here's our last word, readers. What prefix do you spot in this word? Re or un? I spot un also. Unreal. Unreal. That must mean not real. So I'm going to put it into this column. The sand dunes were so large, they almost seemed unreal. Readers, you did such a great job helping me read these words that started with our prefixes re and un. Thanks for all of your help. Readers, you're getting so good at reading these words that start with the prefixes re and un. Let's try reading some of them in our story. Dear Abuela, my visit to the sand dunes was unreal. Unreal. I know real means true and un means not, so it must mean not true. Do you think that means he didn't go to the sand dunes? Or do you think that it means that it just didn't seem real because they were so large? I think that it means that they didn't seem real because they were so large. The dunes were huge. I loved climbing them. Jumping down, re-climbing, re-climbing. Re means again, so this must mean to climb over and over and over. Them, and jumping all over again. Then the waves came, and I had to remake. Re means again, so he must have had to make it again. My sand castle. When we got home and unpacked. Un means not, so he must have not packed or undone his packing. There was still sand in my shoes. Love, Carlos. Readers, listen to me read this story one more time without stopping so you can hear it for fluency. Dear Abuela, my visit to the sand dunes was unreal. The dunes were huge. I loved climbing them, jumping down, re-climbing them, and jumping all over again. Then the waves came, and I had to remake my sand castle. When we got home and unpacked, there was still sand in my shoes. Love, Carlos. Let's see if we can spot all of these words that we found that start with the prefixes re and un. Are you ready? Unreal, reclimbing, remake, unpacked. Readers, you did such a great job helping me read this story. Thank you. Readers, we've had a lot of practice reading these words that start with the prefixes re and un. Now let's practice trying to spell some of these words. For this activity, you'll need whatever you have to write on and something to write with. When we think about writing words, first we visualize or see the word parts in the word, and then we think about the sounds that go in each of those word parts. Are you ready to give it a try? Our first word is undo. Can you say that word with me? Undo. When I say the word undo, I hear the prefix un and the base word do. When I think about the prefix un, I hear the sounds n. And when I think about the base word do, I hear the sounds d, oo. Now, when I put both of these word parts together, I make the word undo. I could undo a braid in my hair, or I could undo a knot in my shoe. Because I know un means not, I'm not doing it. Undo. Great job, readers. Let's try another one. Our next word is rewrite. Can you say that word with me? Rewrite. When I say the word rewrite, I hear the prefix re and the base word write. When I think about the sounds in my prefix re, I hear re, e, re. And when I think about my base word write, write, I hear the sounds I, t, write. Now I'm going to put both of these word parts together to build our word. Rewrite. My teacher said my handwriting was a little sloppy, so she asked me to rewrite my paper. I know re means to do again, so I had to write it again. Great job, readers. We've got one more word. Are you ready to give it a try? Our last word is unplug. Can you say that word with me? Unplug. When I say the word unplug, I hear the prefix un and the base word plug. When I think about the sounds in the prefix un, I hear n. And when I think about the sounds in my base word plug, I hear p, g. Now it's time to put both of our word parts together and build our word. Unplug. I had to unplug my phone from the charger so that I could use it. I know un means not, so my phone was not plugged in. Readers, you did such a great job helping me spell these words that started with our prefixes re and un. Make sure that when you're doing your own reading at home or school, you are also on the lookout for these words in your own books.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by and by viewers like you. Thank you.